Good afternoon. Read with me Acts 25. Shaul is now with the governor. He's been there 2 years. There's been a change of governors, and the incoming governor, Festus, has kept Shaul bound. Okay, 25. Festus, therefore, having come to the province, 3 days later, went up from Caesarea to Jerusalem. And the high priest and chief men of the Judean informed him against Shaul, and they begged him, asking a favor against him, that he would send him to Jerusalem, making a plot along the way to kill him. Then indeed Festus answered that Shaul should be kept in Caesarea, and that he himself was about to set out shortly. Therefore he said, "Let those who have authority among you go down with me and accuse this man to see if there is any fault in him." And having spent more than 10 days among them, he went down to Caesarea. And on the next day, sitting on the judgment seat, he commanded Shaul to be brought. And when he had come, the Judeans who had come down from Jerusalem stood about, bringing many and heavy charges against Shaul, which they were unable to prove. While Shaul said in his own defense, "Neither against the Torah of the Judeans, nor against the set-apart place, nor against Caesar did I commit any sin." But Festus, wishing to do the Judeans a favor, answering Shaul, said, "Do you wish to go up to Jerusalem and be judged before me there concerning these matters?" And Shaul said, "I am standing at Caesar's judgment seat, where I should be judged. To the Judeans I have done no wrong, as for you know well enough. For if I do wrong, or have committed whatever deserving death, I do not refuse to die. But if there is none at all in these matters of which these men accuse me, no one is able to give me up to them. I appeal to Caesar." Then Festus, having talked with the council, answered, "You have appealed to Caesar. To Caesar you shall go." And certain days having passed, Sovereign Agrippa and Bernice came to Caesarea to greet Festus. And when they had spent many days there, Festus laid Shaul's case before the sovereign, saying, "There is a man here, whom Felix left as a prisoner, about whom the chief priests and elders of the Judeans informed me when I was in Jerusalem, asking for a judgment against him. To them I answered, it is not the Roman practice to give up any man to destruction before the accused meets the accusers face to face and has a chance to answer himself concerning the charge against him. They therefore, having come together without any delay, I sat on the judgment seat the next day and commanded the man be brought in. When the accusers stood up, they brought no charge against him such as I expected. But I had some questions against him about their own worship and whether a certain Yeshua who had died, whom Shaul was claiming to be alive. And being uncertain how to investigate these matters, I asked whether he wished to go to Jerusalem and there be judged concerning these matters. And when Shaul appealed to be kept at the decision of Augustus, I ordered him to be kept until I sent him to Caesar. And Agrippa said to Festus, I was wishing also to hear the man myself, and said, Tomorrow you shall hear him. Therefore on the next day Agrippa and Bernice, having come with great show, And having entered the place of hearing with the commanders and the intimate men of the city, eminent men of the city, Saul was brought in at the order of Festus. And Festus said, Sovereign Agrippa, and all these men present here with us, you see this one about whom all the community of the Judean pleaded with me, both at Jerusalem and here, shouting that he ought to not be living any longer. But I have found that he has committed none at all deserving death, and that he himself has appealed to Augustus. I decided to send him. I have no definite matter to write to my master concerning him. Therefore I have brought him out before you, and most of all before you, Sovereign Agrippa, so that after the examination has been taken place, I might have somewhat to write. For it seems to me unreasonable to send a prisoner and not to signify the charges against him. Shalom. Make it a great day. Read your Bible. Talk to the Father.